Yo, what up, tubers? We're back. More drafting here on Arena Best of One Ranked. I think we're number 6 going into this one, so let's see if we can make our way into the top 5, maybe 3 if we're lucky. Yeah, you all know the deal by now. Kamigawa draft. Hit that like and subscribe button. Thanks for tuning in. And oh boy, we opened another rare land. That has been the norm these days. Oh, I've got like a funny itch in my nose that's making me sneeze. Anyway, I think here we're just going to take the twin shot sniper. I don't think there's any realistic pick you would take over this. Just way too good. Twisted Embrace is another solid card, but I think sniper is easily the best card here, and really the only red card in the pack, so not sending any good signals that way. Yep, not enough good things to say about the sniper. Just does everything you want it and more. And to follow that up with, we have a couple of decent choices. Touch the Spirit Realm, solid removal spell in white that you can do some nice things with the channel ability. Hoverbike's very solid, love that artifact, enables a bunch of good stuff, especially in the aggro or tempo-ish decks. Specialist is decent, Repel the Vile's good. No red card we want to follow up the Twin Shot Sniper with. I'm not going to take a Calamity second pick. Maybe if it wheels and there's nothing else, but I think here this is just a pretty easy hover bike. Good flyer, tap down, does everything you want for 2 mana and more. Easy peasy baby. Yeah. Been having some good success lately on stream with this. I know last week or the week before was kind of rough, but this week has really picked things back up. If you take a look at my wow, Spirit Sister's Call we get here. 3rd pick. Love that card. One of my favorite fun cards. It is a little bit harder to utilize, but if you know what you're doing, you can really, really make this something special. So I think we're going to take the Spirit Sister's Call here. And now with that, you really want to prioritize like artifact creatures or enchantment creatures, because there are so many other good enchantments and artifacts that you can bring in as a result of the value from this. So yeah, let's take that, have a little fun, hopefully. But yeah, after that super cold streak last week, we've been on quite a tear. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, winning 8 of like the last 12 drafts. So that is to say, getting 7 wins in 8 of the last 12 drafts. Pretty nice. And another streak before that where we won 6 of 8. So back to business. Anyways, 4th pick here. A couple of good choices. I think Puzzle Maker, Song Shaper, and Ambusher are all pretty solid 4th picks. So depends on what direction we want to go. I mean, I kind of want to take the Song Shaper here and maybe just stick with the red artifacts for now. I do really enjoy a good Puzzle Maker though, but it's possible we just end up with like a really, really good red-black aggro deck or something. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to take the Rabbit Battery here now over the Banishing Slash or a second Song Shaper. This had a really high potential, but I think you really want to be green with this usually. I mean, I could splash it if I was like red-black, but this is just a fantastic red start, so I see no reason to pivot from there as we get a most likely Mukotai Ambusher. This is another card that people sleep on in the red-black decks, because you're often super aggressive and going wide. So it's really easy to enable the ninjutsu on this, and it makes it really hard for opposing aggro decks to outrace you, because 3 lifelink is pretty darn good. Wow. That Moon Circuit Hacker, I think, is a super big signal. I've been saying this a lot, but I think Hacker is the best blue common. The problem is we have a perfectly good Voltage Surge here, which makes this pick a lot harder for me. I mean, I guess these are probably both somewhat signally, but man, Hacker is so, so good. Oh, this is rough. I think I like taking the Hacker here over the Surge, but that's a tough choice for sure. All right, Dismal Backwater if we wanted to. I think here we'd rather just go with the Terrarium, though, if we end up splashing. I can't really see myself splashing the Hacker or the Ambusher is the thing, so Terrarium is a little bit better in that regard. And it's fine as like an artifact enabler as well. Mobilizer Mech Wield. Is that good enough here? I guess it's okay. So this was our initial pack that only had like the twin shot sniper. I mean, the land is pretty late too, but I don't think we're going to take that. I've never had the Mobilizer Mech be very good, but hey, look at that. We did wield the Invoke Calamity. I could very easily just take the Dokuchi Walker here, though. But sure, I'll take the rare. You never know. And some last few pickups that don't look like they're going to matter too much. Puzzle Maker's super late, too. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. This is interesting. Another Mobilizer Mech. It's so expensive to crew, but it is a 3-power flyer. Yeah, I mean, I guess we're leaning towards red-blue artifacts now. Okay. And then we get another Invoke. Best card here is just very clearly the Kappa Tech Wrecker, but for us, we do have a Kumano Faces Kakazan. One of the better, excuse me, red uncommons. This actually just does so much work, especially if you get fortunate enough to cast it on turn 1. Secondary choice here for us would be the Suit Up, which is another super solid combat trick that I don't think people give enough credit to, but easy Kumano for us there. Ooh. Inventive Iteration, huh? Yeah, that's a good one. No decision point here. We're going to take the Inventive Iteration and hopefully wield the Brute Suit. Or maybe the Ambitious Assault even if we pick up enough critters. I'm going to be surprised if I end up running these mechs in the main deck. But you never know. Get a or not a Moon Circuit Hacker, rather a Network Disruptor here. It's pretty good. Really would like to get some more ninjutsu cards. But Disruptor fulfills the role of evasive and artifact, so even though it is at its best, I think, in ninjas, it is certainly good enough in red-blue artifacts. Plus, a lot of times in red-blue, you're going to have a lot of ways to pump up the Disruptor, right? Things like Battery or Sling. So, still a good enough choice. Easy Flare here, pick 4. So right now we have the Kumano Faces Kakazan that can give a 1/1 counter. The Rabbit Battery can give the other way to modify. And the Terrarium can also give a 1/1 counter, so not bad. We are passing a, I think there was a Searchlight Companion there, but good pickup for us. I mean, we could still be black, technically. Black-red. I have the Iteration and the Hacker right now, but if I found some like anvils or something, I guess we would just end up splashing the anvil. Prosperous Thief, another really nice one. Love that card. Does a surprising amount of work, and you know, we already have a couple other ninjas and rogues, so this doesn't even need to connect itself, right? Yeah, we have a ninja and 1 rogue. So we could just like play this out on turn 3 after having a Disruptor on the battlefield, and instead of ninjing, just make some treasures. Good pickup. Experimental Synthesizer versus Searchlight Companion here for pick number 6. This is kind of an interesting pick. I think Synthesizer is a lot of value, but I don't tend to take them very highly. I think we'd rather just take the Artifact Flying Creature here. Especially since we already have a couple of ninjas now. I think that makes more sense. Oh, nice. Wow. Pick 7, and there are 3 cards that we would take out of this pack. 2 of them very, very easily. Iron Apprentice is the lowest on that totem pole of the 3, but Specialist and Sling are both fantastic. I think we're going to go with another ninja here. The tempo is super nice in these style of decks, and we have a lot of good cards to bounce back. Wow, what a pack. Sheesh. I think Smelter is the choice here over Yamazaki. And then we're passing a Bloodfell Caves. We have 8 artifacts right now. Yeah, I think this is a Smelter, but that pack was very good. Alright, we're probably not going to play the Aki Ronin. Clawing Torment's one of my favorite, quote-unquote, removal spells if you're playing black, but... yeah, I think we're pretty locked into red-blue at this point. There's that Ambitious Assault. Do actually like this card. Not the best in my deck yet, but actually okay. Okay, wield an Ember Keeper too, that's nice. Creature count is currently 11 with a few different sagas. Yeah, not too bad so far. And one more pack to go. Opened a Soul Ripper, but we're gonna take what? Couple good choices, right? Kunai here, Suit Up, and Tawashi Guidebot. One entire column that I would like to take. I don't know if we want the 4-drop that Guidebot is. Let's see if those are ninjas. We'll see about that Assault right now. Well, the Ember Keeper wheeled last time, but I don't think any of the Suit-Ups wheeled. So is Suit Up a better take than Tawashi Guidebot here? I think it's pretty close, but at the end of the day, I'm going to go with my first Suit Up. Another solid pack here for us. Ronin, Completion, Modern Age. Could take Tempered in Solitude even if we wanted. Kind of feel like I want one more removal spell. Right now, what do we have? We have Sniper, Bounce, Bounce, Pump, a little bit of Burn, Tap. I guess I don't need the Completion, but can't really go wrong with this all-around removal spell, since right now we don't have like a good way to deal with a fat creature. Like if the opponent just plays a 5/5, we might be able to bounce it a couple times, but I think I'd like taking the Completion there. Yikes, a lot of good black cards. Ogre versus Kami's Flare, number 2. Again, I'm just a little bit concerned I might not have as much Modify. So this is just going to be like 2 mana, 3 damage a lot of the time, which is good, but maybe not as good if I had a couple more enablers. But I guess we could still pick a few up. Another Suit Up here. Scrap or Steel Breaker's fine. Trash Bot is probably okay. I think I like a second Suit Up, and then at this point we'll just take like every 1 and 2 drop we can get. Modern Age versus Decoy now. Yeah, let's get the Decoy. I mean, I think Modern Age is a better card than Decoy, but feels like I'd want the creature on turn 2 more. Yeah, that's kind of close, actually. Decoy's also an artifact for, like, Smelter. Yeah. Let's take the artifact. Another Invoke Calamity. It's pretty funny. Let's take another Hover Bike here. Koi, Ember Keeper, Kunai. No big deal. Another Rabbit Battery versus a Voltage Surge. Nice. We just picked up another Flare, so I think we want their battery, especially since we're hoping to look for some, we were hoping to look for some more Modify. This deck is fantastic. Yeah. Oh, geez, a 3rd battery now, too? Pick 8? Okay, we got there. I guess we just cut the Terrarium now. Wield the Soul Ripper, but I guess a second Ember Keeper now looks good with the 3 batteries. So the question is, do I want to run 16 or 17 lands? This is probably closer toward a 16 land deck. The problem with this is that I do... Man, Modern Age wheeling. I mean, I guess we're cutting the Puzzle Maker here, aren't we? It's not aggressive enough. Another Ember Keeper. I don't know if we want 3. Although maybe it's... No. Third Ember Keeper is probably worse than the second or the first decoy. As I was saying though, this deck's going to want a lot of red sources because we have 3 batteries and they are red to configure. So to move around all of the batteries is going to require a lot of red. So we might want to go like 9-7 here in favor of red. Getting 1 Swiftwater Cliffs would have done a lot for my mana. I mean, maybe I run 16 lands plus Terrarium instead and just shave one of these cards. Artifact count is 10. Yeah, another back-to-back Invoke Calamities. If we were playing heavier red, I might run the Invoke with the double Kami Flare and the double Suit Up. That's kind of funny. I guess 4 targets is probably not enough, but anyway. Yeah, I think I'm going to cut the decoy and run the Terrarium and then 16 lands, and that feels a little bit safer to me. Because with double Ember Keeper, the Terrarium's not even that bad, right? Can put a 1/1 counter on something for the modify. Let's go 9-7 in favor of red. This deck's very good, though. I don't think it's going to be too hard to go 7 wins with this one if we play well and draw even reasonably. Alright, rank 6. Let's get some wins and get some rank. On the draw. Man, this hand is nuts, though. Not the best 2-drop we want, but that is a fantastic looking curve. 9-7, by the way, in favor of red. Oh, okay. And of course, a little mirror match action. Alright, well, we are on the draw here, so hopefully we don't fall too far behind just as a result of not being able to do as much. Now, my Ember Keeper here is going to enter the battlefield with a 1/1 counter, so it's going to be modified already. Shrine, sure. First Striker is rather annoying here, isn't it? We'll lead with a companion. Double Ninja in our hand means the flyer's pretty good here. Wonder if they're on mono red. If they want to attack for 3, I am very happy about that. That means that we get to attack pretty darn well. Not gonna chump yet. Sure. Suit up the Ember Keeper. No, they're gonna pay 1. Wow, that's aggressive. I love it. Oof, that's another great draw. So what is the wording on Ember Keeper? Modified non-token. So because of Etching of Kumano, if any of their creatures die from my like combat damage or burn spells, they're not going to get their trigger of Ember Keeper. So I could go Prosperous Thief into replaying Companion, but I think tempoing is probably the right play here. In fact, I probably just attack with everything, see what they do, and then just like hard cast Specialist on the Shrine. Or actually, you know what I can do? Let's go like this. Let's Prosperous Thief the companion back to our hand. Go to damage, but stay in combat. Get a treasure. And now ninjutsu in our specialist off of like our etching. We rebuy the etching, we get to bounce their shrine still. And we've developed out both of our ninjas. Because if their game plan is just to like replay the shrine, then we go like Inventive Iteration or Tamiyo's Completion and they are crying. So let's go for the iteration here. Bounce the shrine, and yeah. Not today, Mono Red. Not today. Get cooled off. Well, I mean, maybe they were playing a second color. They were missing lands, but both players had pretty good curve outs. Yeah, I just had interaction and they stumbled on lands. So that will be a nice little game 1 win there for us. On the play this time, and yeah, looks pretty good. Batteries on batteries. Little tempo. Do need to find a couple other creatures. Another red deck here. And they have the Ronin, sure. Ember Keeper's decent enough. Hopefully they just replay Ronin and attack for 2, or like pass and cycle their Ronin. Yeah, probably just channeling then, huh? Oh, okay. Well, I was going to Terrarium and like Rabbit Battery, but now that we do the Hover Bike, I think we're just gonna smash for 4. Sure. And then Hover Bike. Okay. Renegade Upriser. Right, another Rabbit Battery. I guess let's go Terrarium, grab a mountain. Crew. Equip. Equip. Smash for 4. And then next turn we can ninjutsu back our hover bike with the specialist. Kind of a weird game, though. I wonder if they're just going to channel their Ronin because they need to find land drops or something. No, they're going to play it out. Okay. Oh, they're not even going to attack with the Renegade? Okay. Is this like another mono red player? Everybody's playing mono red these days. Guess I'm glad I didn't draft one of those dirtily green decks this time. Okay. So maybe I don't want to bounce the hover bike then. Maybe I want to go like this. Specialist. Bounce the Renegade. Crew. Attach. And I think smash with all. If they want to trade their sling for my rabbit battery, I'm okay with that, because we have another one anyways. Getting rid of the sling means it's It's going to be harder for them to modify their Renegade. Nice. Good sign for us. Yeah, they must be mono red. Companion's pretty good here too. So let's go 1, 2, 3. Searchlight Companion. Battery number 3. Battery crews the bike. And then battery goes on the companion. Looks like they might have a removal spell in their hand, but that's okay. We're gonna have too many relevant threats now. So they're gonna need to deal with the flyers, but still also my ground threats. So even if they have another Kami Flare or Voltage Surge or whatever, they're still taking some damage and either chumping or going down to like 3. Pretty bad shape for them. Sniper, sure, yeah. Sucks for them that they had to channel that. Yeah, they're gonna go to 2 life, okay. So, first and foremost, they need to find an answer to the companion, but then if I move the rabbit battery that's on the specialist to the 1/1, or just terrarium it, then we have 2 other creatures that are lethal, yeah. Kinda hard to come back from that. Stuck on 6 though, huh? Win-win and stay on 6. Two-oh, let's go, baby! Hashtag not sponsored. Not anymore, anyway. Used to be sponsored by Reese's. Ugh. Oh. Counting the days. 1 month away from New Capenna. Which is crazy to think about, because Neon Dynasty hasn't even been out that long, but when you draft as much as I do, again, we're pushing 200 drafts done. Ooh, man, if this hand had one of our 1-drops, as it is, it's only good on the play, but not insane. Ooh, an Eater of Virtue. I guess we play the Hacker here, since we have 2 other ninjas in our hand, and if they don't play a creature to block, I get to loot. Lethal Exploit or something? Okay, sure. Nice. Yeah, another land next turn is big business if they don't have a removal spell again. They just play a random creature. Oh. Really? This opponent is not very friendly. I guess we'll just get the Modern Age online. I'm gonna keep all my spells. Obviously we need a 4th land, but kind of greedy here. I guess I'm gonna discard Specialist then. I don't actually have an artifact in my graveyard right now for Inventive Iteration. I guess I could have discarded Sniper for that reason. Sure. Alright, well, they gave me an artifact at the end of the day. So we get to iteration. There's Scrounger next turn. Smash for 2. I'm going to keep this land in our hand from now on. The iteration's going to buy back our Rabbit Battery. Pretty good. Doge. Kami of Terrible Secrets. That's a pretty good draw, actually. We can play the companion, play out the battery, equip the battery. Same play as last game. Smack for 4. And yeah, our game plan is just beat him down in the air now. We're going to get a 3/3 flyer next turn off of the iteration, so... pretty quick clock here. Naomi. And then equip. Smack for 5. Seems like the play. Go ahead and take 1 chonk, no worries. Alright, so battery on the breakthrough now. Make it so they're unable to cast 4 drops. Ping the token, smack them for 7 in the air. And ask the question, can you deal with my flyers? Because they kill you next turn. Best card that we disable by playing the sniper off of the living breakthrough is like Twisted Embrace. I think I'm okay chumping there. Could double block Naomi, but I don't think we want to do that. Okay, so they're gonna chef and look for an answer. Stack the dog. I guess they keep their companion. No, wait, why did they keep the dog? Kunai works. Shoots my Vector Glider. Okay. They're just debating if they want to do it main phase, it looks like. Another Rabbit Battery's kind of good. Oh, we still have lethal. Alright, so what we do here is we play the Rabbit Battery. Oh, no, wait, we're 1 short, aren't we? No, we're not. Move it to the companion. There we go. Go to combat. Smack with all. Dog's gonna go on Ember Keeper. Dockside Chef chumps the twin shot. They're gonna shoot the Vector Glider with their companion, take 6, and then we're gonna Kumano them. Boink. And that's how you do. Alright. 3 games, but we got 1 rank. Nice. Oh, yeah. When you've done this many drafts, you know the sequences. You know the cards. And every once in a while, I still get got by cards I don't expect, but for the most part, I've seen all of the iterations. I've seen all of the timelines. On the draw, but our hand is full of like A+ card, A+ card, A, B. This Terrarium's our worst card. One day we'll have our Rabbit Battery to do some nonsense with. The Modern Age. Actually, I guess we can still draw Rabbit Battery next turn and then attack with it and hack. Didn't though. I mean, We drew back-to-back lands, so I don't even need to run the Terrarium out. Super high upside here. Not very likely, but if they don't have a play, the hacker gets in. I guess we have 2 Kami Flare in the deck. Draw one of those. Too many good cards in their hand? That's scary. Koi. Guardians of Oboro. Okay, that is not a card you see very frequently. But they are in blue-green, and I don't think that card is terrible. I never play that card. But it is an early defender, and if you just want to buy time, it's not the worst. Plus, there are some fine ways to put counters on it. Like, if you can put 1 counter on it, it's a 4/5 that it can attack. Ooh. That is not what we want to see here. Jesus. Okay. Well. That is, in fact, very bad. I don't know how we can beat this now. I'm actually wondering why they even played out the Kappa. They could have bounced their glider with it. Let's just bounce the chip. Jeez. Okay. We've got a very, very uphill battle for us. I can't just play out Iteration. That doesn't work. Put a counter on their Guardians. Okay. Yeah. Let's bounce the Guardians now, I guess. And remember, their Tales of Sashiro is going to turn into a 5/5 next turn. So we get to draw a card off of the Iteration. Okay. Oh, man. I mean, I guess what we do here is Song Shaper, equip the Specialist, pass, and now I can suit up the Specialist when the 5/5 attacks and eat it, because my creature will turn into a 5/6 when it has Rabbit Battery on it. I'm assuming they're going to equip the Reality Chip this turn. And then we're going to get a 3/3 from the Iteration, and we can Rabbit Battery that, or put a counter on Terrarium with it. Which means I can block the Vector Glider. Ah. Not good, not good. What do I have in my deck that can deal with the Reality Chip? Nothing, right? Oh, I have Tamio's Completion. Alright, so we have 1 draw in the deck that can defeat it. So here we need to double block the Kappa, block the 5/5. Suit up the specialist, like I said. Take 6, go to 5. Play a 1/4 with reach. Hey! Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Oh, we actually want to main phase this stuff too. Because that means that they cannot play a 4-drop this turn. Oh crap, they can move the cuff over to the vector glider. I should have moved the rabbit battery over to the breakthrough. I mean, I guess they can also cuff up their Oboro if they want, but yeah, alright, I'm gonna take 4. I'm not gonna block. That was a mistake of me not to have moved it over. Okay. So once again, they're not going to be able to cast 1-drops. Good. Move the battery over to the breakthrough. Alright. Well, we're in rough shape, but we're not dead on board. Though a 4/8 flyer is kind of hard to deal with. Can't beat any removal spell, so if they have a removal spell in their hand... yeah, I have to block. Sure, got me. So they went to a combat first to see if I had like another Tamiya's completion. Good beats. So technically I should have lived... oh, no, I would have still died there. So had I correctly moved the rabbit battery, I'd be at 5. But what they would have done is move the cuff over to the Guardians of Oboro and then just March of Swirling Mist still. Oof. Yeah, that was a hard game. I think March of Swirling Mist, the card that they just used there, is still a card I have never played before. I know people like it, but I don't think it's very good. It's a little bit narrow in utility. Now, you can like save a creature with it, you can go for alpha with it, but it just feels worse than, you know, a lot of other spells. Playable, but meh. I only say that because it beat me. Okay. Pretty good looking hand. Again, though, we're on the draw, but turn 1 Kumano into a 2-drop is too good to mulligan. Plus, we get to modify on our smelter as a result of the Kumano. Oh, okay. We might actually lead with Ember Keeper then. Depending on what the opponent does here. Yeah. So I just want to draw a couple of lands here. Sure, can't block, take 3. Good. I think we're just going to pass. We're going to play a little bit defensively since they're on the play. And we have a bunch of removal in our hand, so... all we want to do really is just sit back and stabilize. Seems like they might have a removal spell in their hand that they're thinking about using, but I have so much open mana. Probably need to save Tamio's completion for like an anvil. Just passing, alright. Let's start off by killing the ogre. They can kill my Ember Keeper in response to gain 2 life in essence, but we don't really care about that. That's fine. Because now I don't have a modified creature, but that doesn't really matter. Nice. So now we can smelt. Pass. Like I said, we're playing a little bit defensively while we have all this removal in our hand. But I definitely could have attacked with Kumano there. Notably, if I kill the apprentice, they are not going to get a 1/1 counter. Again, because of the etching ability. Okay. That will turn back on again by trading away my Kumano, but that's fine. Sure. Well, now I kind of have to attack with at least one creature. Still saving the completion here, and I don't mind. They attack with everything. I don't think I want to go for suit up there. Okay, we'll suit up in response. Save it. I think we killed a flyer. Good, found a card to discard to Modern Age. I'm not going to play out my land. I think we're going to hold it for Modern Age discard. I'll trade my Smelter off for their Ronin if they play it in attack this turn. Okay. So I'm going to go to 6. Really don't want to have to complete their sniper, but we might have to. We want to draw like our sniper right now. Ugh. Brutal. So discard land. Terrarium. Yeah. This is bad. I don't even think they did anything impressive, but I guess I just didn't do anything. I played 3 creatures. I got a 1 here. So I need to draw my sniper. And they need to have nothing for a while. Okay, that... No, that technically does not work. Yeah, we're dead. GG's. Damn. What happened? Again, I don't think they did anything impressive, but... we just died. Hmm. Not sure. Maybe I should have used Suit Up on my token that one turn, but... feels bad. I guess it was... at the end of the day, it was probably just the 2-2-for-1s they played, right? They played Searchlight Companion, which gave them a flyer, which I had to deal with, and then left one with a token. And then the Sniper killing one of my creatures while also... yeah. Huh. I don't know. I guess... on turn 2, I could have played Tawashi instead. And given that the 1/1 counter, but then they just kill that with the Kami Flare, and I don't get a token. Oh well. Maybe there was not much to do there. This deck is very good, so if I don't get at least 5 wins, I think that's unfortunate. Sounds fine. Going backwards, shoot. Started at 6, now we're 7. Will they take a mulligan? I hope I'm not disconnected. I don't know how long it takes for the first timer to show up on turn 0 or turn 1. Okay, looks like we did finally get there. Mr. Chef. Yeah, I think we'll run out the Ember Keeper. If I had any ninjas in my hand, I think I'd lead off with Hover Bike. But I'm okay trading if they want to attack. Well, worst freaking possible. Ay, ay, ay. I'm gonna go Terrarium here so I can guarantee that I cast Iteration next turn. Ugh, Life of Toshiro is such a beating. Alright. Reroll, bounce the token. But we are very far behind. Already 2-2-for-1s there. Ugh. Alright, we need to see more of that card. That's fantastic. Unfortunately, they do get to draw a card. I'm going to target the Chef here and they'll sack it in response. But Sniper is everything we needed. It blocks all of their creatures standalone. Killed their Chef. Feeling a little bit more confident after that draw. And I bet you when the iteration flips, by casting a bunch of like 2 and 3s, we can probably lock down a bunch of cards from the red-black deck. Oh, Hidden Reach. Yeah, do it. Yes, okay. This is good for us. Get to specialist. Bounce the boar. And if they replay the boar, I get to hover bike it if I want to. Yeah, we're really hoping they just go for boar this turn. Nice. All right. So, what we get to do here is a lot. Two, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So for starters, I am going to put the 1/1 counter. Well, the breakthrough is already annoying enough for them. I think I'm going to put it on the sniper. Then we're going to flare their memory, which also deals 2. Crew. Ninjutsu back our bike. And now we have enough to cast the hover bike again. And they cannot cast 2 drops. Could have also bounced my specialist back by just like flaring their 2/3. Attacking with specialist. Prosperous thief, then specialist back the boar. The problem with not bouncing back the specialist and bouncing the boar is that we've let them keep the boar without needing to recast it. If we can draw one more relevant spell next turn, oh, that's a good sign for us. They're cycling the Ronin. If we can just draw basically any relevant spell, that should lock it up. And even if we don't draw a super relevant spell, we're probably still pretty far ahead now. But I do have to be careful. I mean... Alright, let's turn off any of their 1-drops and then go for lethal. Nice. Whew. Okay. I don't think we've played against like a slow deck yet. We really want to play against... Like, that's our best matchup. Versus other aggressive decks, it really comes down to who draws better cards versus on the play, I think. Like, that game was almost decided just from their Life of Toshiro on turn 2, but we played Sniper for a 2-for-1, intervention or iteration as a 2-for-1. Had a bunch of bounce for tempo. But yeah. Like I said, I think this deck's very good. Be very happy with this. Okay, we are on the draw. This hand looks bad, but it's not that bad. It's actually fine. Well, I was going to say because we have the terrarium to go grab a blue source, but now we're hoping just to draw some more action. Because Specialist and Iteration together are nice tempos. Yeah, that's great. Emberkeeper pass. Next turn we can, like, equip Terrarium. On the draw here, unfortunate again, of course. Man, that sucks. I guess I'm supposed to grab an island, but I'm still gonna play the mountain. Funny. And Guidebot's annoying. Alright. Get the Iteration online. I'm gonna bounce the Infiltrator. They're gonna have to spend their full turn drawing a card with Guidebot if they want to. Draw. We get to draw a card with Iteration next turn. We're flooding out a little bit. Yep, that's fine. Wow, we're flooding out kind of terribly now. Holy crap, are you kidding? I'm on 16 lands too, so this is over half my land. I feel like they also have a removal spell in their hand. I don't think we need to Specialist yet. I guess I'm going to Terrarium on my Emberkeeper and see if it resolves. Sure. They do get to make a treasure end of turn. I mean, maybe if they have 3 lands and... No, because then we're still losing to the Guidebot. Yeah. I mean... Sometimes you're just not supposed to win, I guess. This is kind of funny. We get to cast the Specialist and bounce their Guidebot. And they don't get to recast it next turn. I guess I want to draw Modern Age first and foremost. It's 10 of my 16 land though, and the yeah, 10 lands and 15 cards. Oh, that's a joy. I love it. Double pump. Alright, come on. Give me something good. That is not that good. Alright, can move this here. Hit them for 5. They can't cast 2-drops. We still want to move the battery to this. Oh, man. My only saving grace is that it looks like they are flooding out as well. Okay, that's not the worst. Looks like they might try to race me then. Sure. That's a great draw. I am giving them a treasure here, but I need to do this on my turn. Not only does it stop them from casting 2s, but it also means they cannot pump it. That's fine, obviously. We're just going to chump here with our 1/1 token. Okay, one more decent spell off the top, and I think we're in good shape. I don't like the fact they've just looked at their graveyard. Cannot really... Well, I guess if it's Season of Renewal, they just get back their 1/2. That's not that bad. Oh, same thing. I need to draw another relevant spell here. Oh, they can't cast it because I cast my 2-drop. Right. That's fantastic. That is one short of lethal. No. I can... tap, haste, and attack, right? Or just sack it and make a 3/1, I guess. Nice. Oh. Holy smokes. Again, our only saving grace there was that the opponent was also flooding out. It looked just as much as we were. And that's the most work I think I've ever seen the iteration do on the flip side. Because we know for a fact we turned off their 4-drop for a turn. We know for a fact we locked down their 2-drop for a turn. That was good. Okay, we got to 5. Again, this is a 7-win quality deck. Hopefully we can get there. Very easy keep on the play. Turn 2 Modern Age is fantastic here, not only for looking for lands, but early pressure once it flips. Also, our card quality is just through the roof. Hello. Hoping to find a mountain immediately. I will definitely just discard the Song Shaper, though. It's a lot worse Song Shaper late. Plus, we have the Companion next turn to play. That's a problem card. Alright, fantastic. But we're on the play here with a really good curve out, so... Like next turn we can attack with the Companion, bounce it back with the Specialist, our Modern Age is flipping, we can Twin Shot Sniper any 2 toughness creature they might cast. We have a lot of 2-for-1s in our hand, let's put it that way. Holy smokes. Now hold up. I take it all back. That is actually kind of gross. I'm just gonna pass here. Since we drew the hover bike, we would really like to be able to specialist it back. And I don't think we're going to want to play out the sniper until it can actually kill a creature versus them. But that is a terrifying start. If you missed one of my VODs from earlier this week, spoilers, I have a 4 Anvil deck. Wow. They have played nothing but A+. I'm debating if I want to suit that up, but I guess I don't. I don't even want to bounce that card. Like, what is this? Two Anvil Sniper isn't some kind of disgusting curve. I don't think they would want to sack their sniper here. Terrarium. Okay. It's one of the few creatures, their sniper, that I wouldn't want to bounce, you know? I was debating holding the land in case they have like a virus beetle. But yeah, maybe I still should have. I don't really have a use for the 5th land right now, and if I draw my 6th, it's not really changing too much. They have a ninja? They must. It must be like a Mukatai. Or a Nosh? Oh, shoot! And they still trigger their only cult, remember. Because it's just from leaving the battlefield. Okay, their deck is absurd. Their draw is even better. Okibo, Reckoner Raid, and a land. What on earth is going on? I mean, that's good. We might be able to just get them in the air, actually. If I draw a land next turn, double suit up could be lethal. Oh, I guess it's not going to be. The Okiba raid's going to trigger, plus they can sack 2 artifacts. We haven't seen a single bad card from them yet. Not that you would want to be running bad cards, of course, but I mean, we haven't seen any commons really that are bad. Even the Okiba raid is insane. Double suit up's gonna have to be the way. I don't mind blocking here. They're just gonna let damage happen and then sniper my sniper. That's okay. Yep. I can't beat them in a long game, so I just need to keep attacking here. So they can sack their sniper in response, ping me for 1. They're going to go down to 7. I'm still going to draw a card here. Okay, a second hover bike. It ain't the worst. That's more flying pressure. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We might still kill them next turn. We need to find a land still. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and let them attack me for 3. In case they play like another random reach creature. But I think a land might win. So we both have to sacrifice a creature. That might have killed us. Because now we can't crew both of our vehicles. Oof. What a sick deck. In that case, I think we're supposed to hold on to the Prosperous Thief. Sorry, the other hover bike. And just attack for 3 here. Just play this one out. And then hover bike or on their turn to tap the flyer. I think they have decent merit to sack some number of their artifacts at end of turn here with the anvil. They're not going to get tokens, but they're going to gain some life. Okay, they didn't though. Yeah, so I think I hover bike, tap their grave lighter now. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they need to find like 3 extra damage to kill me. And we actually want to block with a bike here. It's crazy, but I think we want to draw land so that we can play specialist, crew both bikes. Assuming they don't have some kind of removal in their hand. Okay, that works too. 2 drop. They can go back up to 6 with the anvil. But we go crew. Crew. And then it's on them. We have lethal just by doing this. So they have to be the one to react. We attack, we say, do something, and we still have suit up even if they do. Yep. Okay, I'm at 3, you're at 5 or 6. Let's freaking go, baby. Whew. That was one I wanted to win real bad. Their deck was nuts. But we managed to get there. on the back of flyers and a little bit of well, for lack of a better word, perfect play. Ugh. Damn, but when you start the game, turn 2 anvil, turn 3 anvil, turn 4 sniper, kill something. Man, their deck was nuts. Alright, final boss time, I believe, right? 6 and 2? There was something I was talking about before this, but I kind of forgot. Anyway. Oh, I was saying in the middle of that match, I had a 4 anvil deck. 4 anvils and 7 song shapers. If you want to watch that. It's one of my VODs on Twitch, or YouTube rather, called Full Frontal Aggro. So that was on stream the other day. And yeah, that's a good one. On the draw versus Umlaut. I don't see how I mulligan this hand, but it's not very good. It's got both colors, it's got early pressure. Oh, we have a freaking... I think this is the first time we've drawn our network disruptor. But yeah, Full Frontal Aggro on YouTube. It's a VOD that 4 anvils and 7 song shapers. This is where a Kami Flare would be really handy. This is also where having a second blue source would be handy. Since I don't have a second blue source, I think I'm going to make this play. But if I had a second blue, I could wait until next turn, play the Disruptor, then ninjutsu in the Thief. I mean, if they tap out, we have Suit Up, so I'm not going to cast Suit Up into open mana, though. I suppose I could just double Suit Up the Disruptor with the Rabbit Battery. Plays around them having a random Voltage Surge. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Trading my 1/1 for their 3/3. Obviously that ate up my turn, but I think that was worth it. We have quite a few other flyers in this deck, so getting rid of the Bamboo Grove Archer seems nice. Okay. That is a problem card, but we can tempo that out. So we just smash here and Suit Up, right? Yep. I was hoping to draw another island, but at least next turn we have Terrarium for island. Gonna be pretty important to find our bounce spells for the Boseiju, because my deck cannot attack into that. Also have a Tamiyo's Completion we could find for it. Beyond the Specialist and the Iteration. Kappa. Kami Flare? This is going to be another one that doesn't seem that easy to win. Punch? Okay. Alrighty. Ugh. What? This is apparently what it's like. Guess we'll hold on to the mountain for looting. I mean, it's not impossible to win this game. We do have a lot of good cards we could draw, but if we don't find them within the next 3 draw steps, then we're probably pretty dead. Bounce spell is insane on Boseiju because of its saga, so it like kills it for a couple turns. We need to draw our like, wow. Alright, well, sometimes you just run into these decks. Previous round we ran into a very, very good red-black. They have 2 Boseijus, okay. Now we're running into the nut green cards. And yeah, you can't win with that. So I moved the battery over so it can trade with the Blossom Prancer. I mean... well, I guess we got lucky to beat the last deck, so... only fair I would lose versus whatever this deck is. They are playing very conservatively, though. Wow. Not attacking with the Branch, not attacking with the Blossom Prancer. What? Dude, okay. This is insane. Their card quality is through the freaking roof. I mean, it says Death Touch, right? You know. So the last 2 decks have had the best uncommons in color. This deck has had 2 branches, Prancer, Kappa, they played Akura. Okay, yeah, I mean... if they were at 10 life somehow, maybe I could win this game. They are still playing extremely conservatively, wow. I think they're playing too scared, but not that it matters. Their deck is just way too good anyways. Especially when they're at 18, I don't know how... yeah. I think they're just playing scared, but it's not going to matter. Their card quality is through the roof. Alright, I am good to concede there. Like I said, that deck and the one previous, we saw the best uncommons in 3 different colors. We went 6-3 and we lost rank, which freaking sucks. I think we had maybe a couple of unlucky losses, but this deck was very good. Super aggressive. We ran into some insano decks, but I'm happy with this deck. 6 wins is not terrible. Trophies, or not a trophy rather, is sad, but we had some, yeah, had some crazy games there. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hit that like and subscribe button. We'll see you back next time. Peace out.